Hello everyone, welcome to class. So we'll be taking further problems involving squares and square roots. Problems involving squares and square root. So let's see what we have. Number one, simplify square root of 60 plus 4. Square root of 60 plus 4. Now, what do we have there? Everything is inside the square root. Everything is inside the square root. So we need to simplify what is inside the square root first before we take the square root. So 60 plus 4 will give us 64. And then the square root of 64 will be equal to what? 8. So that becomes our answer. We move to number 2, solution. What do we have here? Square root of 121 plus square root of 169. So what do we have now? The numbers are not inside one square root. They are individual square root. So we need to solve them individually and then we add them together. So the square root of 121 will give us 11 plus square root of 169, that will give us what? 13. So 11 plus 13, that will be equal to 24. Okay, so we move to number 3, solution. Square root of one whole number 7 over 9 minus square root of 1 over 36. Okay, let's see what we have here. Now there's a mixed fraction here. Of course, we have to change that mixed fraction to improper fraction. 9 times 1, 9 plus 7, that will give us 16 all over 9 minus square root of. Now you notice that the square roots are still there and we've not removed the square root yet because the first step we're looking at is changing mixed fraction to improper fraction. I've noticed some of my pupils, what they do when they just start, they take out the square root. No, you don't take it out unless it has reached the time for you to take it out. So first, what are we to do here? We are to change the mixed fraction to improper fraction, and then from there we can now find the square root. So we are done changing the mixed fraction to improper fraction now. So we can now proceed to find the square root. And then finding the square root means we can now take out the square root signs. So square root of 16 will be 4 all over square root of 9, that will give us 3, minus square root of 1, that will give us 1, all over square root of 36, that will give us 6. So this is a fraction. Remember, we find fractions, we need to get the LCM. How we add and subtract fractions, sorry, we need to get the LCM of the denominators. So the LCM of 3 and 6, we won't go that way, that will give us 6. 3 into 6, that will be 2. 2 times 4, 8, minus 6 into 6, 1. 1 times 1, that will give us 1. So 8 minus 1 will be equal to 7, then all over 6, where our answer will be 1 over 6. Okay, so number 4, let's see number 4. Now this is kind of a word problem which we have to translate it into the normal mathematics. Evaluate the square root of 36 times the square of times the square root of 64. Evaluate the square root of 36. Let's start from there. Evaluate the square root of 36 times the square root of 64. Square root of 36 times square root of 64. What would that give us? Square root of 36 is 6 times square root of 64 is 8. So if we multiply this, 6 times 8 will give us what? That will give us 48. Okay, I believe that's the end. So we have some activity here. Okay, so just 7 questions. Carefully go through them one after the other. Go through them one after the other. Please do well to check it out. Thank you for watching this video. Do well to like, to subscribe, and also share this amazing content to others. See you in our next class.